Okay, so before I get into the meat and potatoes of today's video, I have to show this off. So, TLDR, I somehow wound up going on another ghost tour yesterday, which was fun, but I learned something yesterday that I thought was really interesting. So, I talked about in yesterday's video how I use dowsing rods and pendulums, which, by the way, for a pendulum, if it's circling, it means the spirit's presence is going back and forth. There isn't, right? Like circles, yes. Back and forth, no. You can do that for yourself. And I think I figured out how to. And I think I might be a natural antenna. Hear me out. So, okay, feet plant firmly on the ground. By the way, I'm showing it from the side so you guys can see better. Okay. On the ground, very easy. Show me yes. Show me no. Did you see that? See, by yes, I'm naturally leaning forward. I'm not moving anything at all. I'm just go forward for yes, back for no. I'm not doing anything. That is so cool. Okay, now back to our regularly scheduled program. Oh, and by the way, what I just learned, that's my high for yesterday. Actually, let me move forward just a little bit. There we go. Let's see, what's my low? My low is I lost track of time and I almost wasn't able to, I was almost late for the live vlog last night, which, I made 30 seconds to spare. But, I'm gonna try and be better about that next week. And the act of kindness was, I held the door for some people yesterday. Going to a church, which I'm actually in the church in a few minutes. And, I just realized I'm sitting on my list of picks for today. There we go. And I lost my pen. There we go. Okay. So, we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 picks today. So let's get started. Okay, so, let's see. Patriots and Jaguars. I think I'll pick the Jaguars. Okay, Lions and Vikings. Ooh. Okay, seriously, how is this not the game of the week? This, for all intents and purposes, should be the game of the week. I mean, okay, I know why, but seriously, without question, it's going to be between the Vikings and the Lions for the NFC North. And the Vikings are undefeated. The Lions lost one game. But both teams look real good. This is going to be tough. This is a tough pick. However, I feel that since the Vikings are at home, and therefore it's going to be a very harsh environment for the Lions, well, then again, I said the same thing with the Lions last week to my Cowboys, and good Lord. Honestly, after last weekend, I am not expecting my Cowboys to do anything. Again, best case scenario, my Cowboys just simply make the playoffs via wild card. But that's all they're doing. Yeah. I'm going to go with the Vikings. Titans and Bills. Oh, that's an easy one. Bills. Dolphins and Colts. Dolphins. Let's see. Seahawks and Falcons. You know what? I'll pick the Seahawks. There we go. Pick the Seahawks. The Texans and the Packers. Let's see. I know I just said earlier that the Lions and the Vikings are probably going to contend for the NFC North. But you really shouldn't sleep on the Packers either. So, yeah, I'll pick the Packers. Bengals and Browns. Oh, that one's super easy. I'm picking the Bengals. Eagles and Giants. Eagles. Raiders versus Rams. Rams. That was weird. Let's see. The Panthers and the Commanders. Commanders. Okay, now this is the game of the week. This is the game that I mean, listen. This one needs no introduction. It's literally the rematch of this past Super Bowl between the Chiefs and the 49ers. And it's going to be at the 49ers Stadium. Now, the 49ers, this is the thing. Full stop, I actually have the 49ers going to the Super Bowl again. I really do think we're going to get a rematch of last year's Super Bowl this year. The first Super Bowl rematch back-to-back since the Bills and the Cowboys, if I recall correctly. I mean, there have been Super Bowl rematches before, but never in back-to-back years since the Bills and the Cowboys. Both teams are actually playing wildly inconsistent for how good that everyone knows they are. I mean, there have been weeks where my Cowboys have lost, but I was able to, what's the word I'm thinking of? There's a word I'm thinking of. I can't think of what it is. I was able to, rationalize. I was able to at least rationalize any Cowboys losses so far this year with at least the 49ers loss. And it shows. I mean, the 49ers should have, one loss I would see, but they should not have the record that they have. Come to think of it, quite a few teams really are better than their record indicates. I mean, take a look at the Bengals. You just saw me pick the Bengals earlier, and they lost like their first 3 games in a row. So, I think it was 3 games in a row. I don't know. So, the 49ers, right now, bare minimum, they are winning the NFC West. NFC West. I got them a high seed going in, and I'm pretty sure that, in all likelihood, we're either going to get a rematch of this past NFC Championship between the Lions and the 49ers, or we're going to get the Vikings and the 49ers. So, that's why, that's how much faith I have in the 49ers. On the flip side of that, the Kansas City Chiefs, listen, Everybody's been saying Travis Kelce has been off. Everyone's saying Travis Kelce isn't as good as he was last year. While that is true, you can say that for virtually anyone on the Kansas City Chiefs. It is from what I've seen, sheer dumb luck that the Chiefs really have an undefeated record. I mean, they beat their opener literally by inches against the Ravens. And when they beat the Bengals, that was a penalty that wasn't even there. Like, they've been extremely lucky. And at some point, their luck is going to be running out. I mean, I literally just said earlier, there are a lot of teams that are better than the record indicates. Some teams should not have the record that they have because of inconsistent play. And no team that I've seen so far indicates that better than the Chiefs. So this is a tough call for me. I mean, let's say for the sake of argument, I do wind up picking the 49ers and they win. That wouldn't change. I mean, all you did was win a regular season game. You're not winning the Super Bowl here. I mean, I guess for the sake of revenge, it would be really cool if the 49ers did win. But again, it would only be most effective if the revenge took place at the Super Bowl as opposed to, regular season game. Gosh. You know what? I think seeing as how the 49ers just had a big win over Seattle, and they are at home, I think the Chiefs' luck is running out today. I'm picking the 49ers. And now, finally, tonight's game, the New York Jets versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. I mean, the Steelers really should be doing better than they are. Meanwhile, for the Jets, look, I'll be honest, everyone's saying, oh, Aaron Rodgers is there, they're going to go to the Super Bowl. Honestly, I was never convinced. And after the last several games, especially against their last one against the Bills, I'm really not impressed. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are definitely plenty of other organizations in the NFL that define the word dysfunctional. But the Jets are definitely up near the top of that list. And meanwhile, the Steelers, for their rich history and everything else, this should almost be very simple. The Steelers should definitely make the playoffs this year. I really do believe the Steelers are going to somehow make the playoffs. They're definitely a dark horse for me in terms of at least getting a wild card spot for the AFC. Then again, based on how the Jets are playing, you know what? I get the feeling this game is going to determine who's going to get one of the wild card spots going down the line. I really think that's going to be the case. So, this is supposed to be Aaron freaking Rodgers, as everybody says. And I'm sure a lot of people are expecting the Jets to make a comeback after what happened against the Bills. My computer's way over there. I don't want to reach for it to look up records and stuff. So, You know, I actually just realized this is a rematch of that AFC Championship game that took place back in 2011. Yeah, the AFC Championship game took place in 2011. It was like Ben Roethlisberger versus Mark Sanchez. It's funny there's something very humorous and comical saying that Mark Sanchez really has been the best QB for the Jets since Joe Namath. I mean, are the Jets really getting back Devontae Adams? I mean, I know the Bills just acquired Amari Cooper, but yeah, who am I kidding? Even Devontae Adams is the best receiver in the NFL. Full stop. Him and Justin Jefferson. But I don't think Devontae Adams is going to change anything. I'm picking the Steelers. There we go. So let me, these are my NFL picks for today. Obviously, check mark indicates the team I picked. And this is the number of picks I'm on, so I don't lose count. Seriously, like, you have no idea how often I lose count doing this. Okay. You probably just pause and, look it up later. So, I hope you like this video. If you'd like to subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on social media. As always, I'm very humble in this video. For all of you guys watching, enjoy for the name. Hopefully you have a wonderful Sunday. Oh, happy Sunday, folks. And remember, if any of you guys want to talk or channel, we're here to lend the right back. Take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.